Cardano officially listed on Coinbase.com as well as their iOS and Android apps. What does it mean for Cardano price? Is it going to pump? Everybody asking the question. Is Cardano going to pump this weekend? We're going to discuss that, but more importantly, we're going to answer the question, are there more important things happening on the Cardano charts? What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, turn the notification bells on. If you're on Twitter, hit that retweet, hit the heart, hit the like. You know what to do. I appreciate your support. This is the hourly chart, everybody. And come on, Cardano, do something. It's not doing anything right now. I mean, I guess it is $1.33, but I want to break down what's happening. We did a video right before, a few hours before the Coinbase Pro listing. We talked about downside in that video. And downside happened. The reason we talked about downside is you can't just say, hey, Coinbase is going to list, we're going to get a crazy pump to $2. That's the end of the story. That's not really how this works. There are other fundamentally important things happening. In that video, I talked about what you see on the screen, this zoomed out ascending triangle setup. We have big resistance up here in the $1.50 area. And Cardano just failed to break. And the markets, they don't like that. They don't like when all of the anticipation and the hype around Coinbase fails, right? There was no breakout. And so boom, we get downside. People sold. I think that was not, for everybody has their reason. I think long term, I don't think that's a good idea. But let's discuss what's happening right now. Everybody, I'm going to break down. There are really more important things happening on the charts. Fundamentally, we have to track outside of Coinbase. Coinbase news is good, but there are very important things that we have to track, and maybe Coinbase plays part in this, but let's break this down. I want to start here. Peter just dropping the data on Twitter, and I keep going back to this because if you're interested in price, if you're interested in what Cardano is doing, if it's going to hit $2, $3, $4, $5, you have to start here every single time you start considering charts, you start considering short-term moves, and this is it. Everything going on, bullish events for Cardano, Coinbase Pro March 18th. You can pause the video if you're a replay watcher or whatever, and you can just look at everything happening within the entire Cardano ecosystem. It is insane. NFT projects, DeFi projects, the explosion that's going to happen in that regard alone, in my opinion, is just set and ready. And it's going to be extremely bullish. But again, this list isn't even the beginning of it. This was yesterday. Again, Peter dropping the data. Over 8,000 new wallets yesterday. And people are coming on board. People are coming into this ecosystem because it offers so much in terms of not only just an investment play and a gains play, but it offers so much in terms of just a global change play. Cardano, the mission is kind of clear. It's kind of simple, and it really separates itself from every other cryptocurrency in that regard. I tweeted this as well, pair all of that up with this now. 4.5 billion per day Cardano network transactions transfers. Second ever altcoin to break 1 billion futures open interest behind Ethereum. So first off, here's the transactions transfers. Look at Cardano in blue, killing it. And then we have the second ever altcoin to break 1 billion futures. Everybody, that is more bullish in my opinion than Coinbase right here. Second ever altcoin to break 1 billion futures, $1 billion futures open interest. Here's the article I talked about in yesterday. It's not the last time I'm going to talk about. It's not the last time. Meaning Bitcoin achieved this, then Ethereum achieved this. And right now, this week, 2021, Cardano achieved this. And Cardano right now around $41 billion market cap. Ethereum sitting at 210. So just 100%, 150 billion, $200 billion market cap is ridiculously in play for Cardano right now. And I'm pretty sure institutional investors are starting to realize this. And above and beyond that, obviously in play as well, but the very simplest of terms, the most conservative of terms, 150 billion, 200 billion market cap in play. Everybody, smart contracts coming Q2. Decentralization going to be accomplished 100% decentralized this month. Scalability coming, governance coming. What is happening right now and being kind of ignored or underplayed by the masses is crazy. And I feel extremely grateful that you and I are here and we're on board. So I want to talk about, I want to lay that out, but I'm going to talk about price and everything going on. First off, shout out to CryptoTrader.tax, everybody. They're a sponsor of the channel. I use them. Just don't waste time on your taxes. Get them done right. It literally is minutes. Hook up with the exchanges, import your trades, enter any outside income that you might have made through crypto, and download your report. It's done. It takes minutes. They're raffling off once a week to a subscriber. They're raffling off an unlimited tax report worth $300. And not all of their reports are worth $300. Some of them are extremely affordable. Go get it done. Don't even think about your taxes anymore. And I encourage you, just do your taxes and do them right. They're part of life. Just get them out of the way. So appreciate them for sponsoring. Cardano available on Coinbase, everybody. And it is big news. Now we're going to break down what it means for price, but whether it moves price or not, it's good news. It's big news. And I have a feeling they're going to bring their own little staking mechanism within the app. I'm pretty sure Tezos did something similar. That's just me throwing that out there. I don't know what they're going to do, but there's the news. And then here we are, the weekly. You're like, Dan, what are you talking about? The weekly. I always have to start here, everybody. This, if you're watching price, especially actually right now, the macro chart is so important. We're trying to get and accomplish separation from the bull market doors, similar to Ethereum and Bitcoin, what they have accomplished on their own charts. Cardano not there yet, and actually testing huge resistance right here. And that's what I want to dig into, because what happens now on the 6 hour, the hourly, is extremely crucial to the macro trends. And this is what we're looking at, a macro trend, an explosion potentially in play for Cardano price, but not there yet. So let's dig in. Let's talk about it. This is the daily chart. So, looking at the weekly, we talk about huge resistance here. Well, that resistance is very simple. It is, and it's as Cardano consolidates in the symmetrical triangle, but very simple. Swing high, swing low. We are at Fibonacci resistance. And what happens next is crucial to the macro, crucial to the short term, obviously, if you're in Cardano. But there's room for consolidation, everybody. I want to throw that out there. It's why I brought up this ascending triangle yesterday, yesterday when Coinbase Pro listing was getting ready, because there's consolidation available. There's downside available. Put aside Coinbase. Just because we get a Coinbase listing doesn't mean it's off to the moon. It doesn't. There are technical things that need to happen that are more important than Coinbase news. So first off, set yourself up for some patience, but we start tracking and we start seeing. And by the way, ascending triangle breakout, $2.80 area for Cardano. Could be that next midterm move for Cardano on its way right now as we sit here around $1.32. But here's the 6 hour. This is what I'm talking about. This is the Fibonacci resistance, midterm, swing high to swing low. And this is what it looks like. We are in it right now. You can see Cardano in it. And I want to read it out to you. We have 618 at $1.29 to the 786 at $1.38. Around a 10-cent area of resistance. And right now Cardano is in it. And it's amazing to see that this resistance area that we want to see Cardano break is just playing out and so harmonious with the macro, with the story that we want to see being told there. And we go back and we look at it and we're like, wow. So Coinbase news, it's not causing Cardano as of yet to break above the resistance. Again, $1.38 is that 786 line. But will it? Will it this weekend? And oftentimes news will break technical indicators and areas of resistance and also of support, right? We could be trading down here at like $1.08 and we don't want to break this trend line. And then all of a sudden something bad happens in Cardano news or Bitcoin news, and then it does get broken. So outside news does play into on-screen technicals, but right now the Coinbase listing on Coinbase.com hasn't had Cardano explode through. What will happen this weekend? We track it. That's why I'm doing this video. But will there be resistance here up to $1.38? And we trickle back down, and then we're talking about support down here. And again, what does support down there look like? This is what I talked about in yesterday's video. Swing low to swing high. And the swing high wasn't that high when I did the video, but there's the swing high. At least I don't think it was that high. And here we are, the support area down here to the downside, $1.16 to $1.06. I'm just the type of dude that even on the day when Coinbase news is coming out, I'm talking about downside because everybody, it's just there. It's available, especially when you look at what this ascending triangle consolidation could mean for Cardano. This wouldn't even potentially be that terrible of a thing, as long as you can withstand downside volatility in the short term. But bounce there, cruising up into April, getting close to the apex, and then going into April, we're potentially getting our breakouts, and we're telling the story of a $2 Cardano. I know everybody wants it now. Trust me, I want the Coinbase listing to just boom, boom, boom. We pumped to $2 by Sunday. I'm like right there with you. Trust me. My buddy was here yesterday. We were watching the Coinbase Pro listing, and we're just like, dude, let's go. That's what we're rooting for. But you got to separate yourself from those emotions. They don't serve you at all. But what serves you is waiting for confirmations on the short term. And then this resistance up here at $1.50 is ridiculous. So on the hourly chart, we have another very short-term resistance. And so that would be this. And this is what I want to break down for you to watch in the hours ahead. It's that swing high to swing low. And you can see a very short-term resistance area. And it's very confluent with the one we just looked at. But that's a 786 of around $1.42 or so, down to the 618, $1.36. So let me chart both resistance areas, the midterm and very short term, and you get a sense of what to look for Cardano this weekend, as Cardano is in it. It's in the resistance waters, so to speak. And so there is the midterm resistance and this very short-term resistance. So really, up to $1.42 is what we want to watch for Cardano. Can we get a break above and separation above? And then obviously if it's happening in real time, I'll probably be doing a video, and we really got to track this stinking $1.50 area for Cardano. That seems to be a very mental barrier of resistance. So we'll track it. But I wanted to do this video in regards to what's happening within Cardano, within price especially. I want to go to, I just saw a comment, and it's a good point. Somebody said, look at the RSI. If you look at the daily RSI, this is a very good point. A ton of room for upside, everybody. So if you want that short-term explosion, it's there. It is there. There's room for upside on the daily slower moving momentum oscillator, this RSI, and we have to track that. So let's continue to see if we get that momentum or not. We're getting this cross on the MACD across the signal line on this MACD indicator down here. Very nice on the daily. Look what happened last time. We got kind of a similar cross right here. This was the beginning of February. And you saw what transpired after that cross right here at the back of the screen. So thanks for that comment. Daily MACD looking really nice, and RSI looking nice. So everybody, those are my thoughts. Let's see what Cardano does. If on the short term it does something crazy, downside or upside, I'll give you an update a little bit later. But I really appreciate you, everybody. If you're in the ecosystem with me, if you've staked with me, you know of this new project. Literally a week ago, today, we launched our pool, and we've hit 10 million ADA. 730 of you have delegated. We're off. We're getting very close. We're going to be minting our blocks. Rewards will be no issue. Minting blocks, no issue, everybody. Have a ridiculous DevOps team. Infrastructure is just secure. We are good to go, and we're going to grow this thing together. I appreciate your support if you got on board. And if you're not, get on board. Protocol designed for 5.5% annual interest paid out every 5 days. So I'll leave you with this video. I appreciate you cruising by. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.